he did tell Ariel Helwani he started training. He did, I think it was 14 weeks total, just training, being in the gym, lifting, trying to get down back to fighting shape. When he weighed in, he said he was between 165 and 175, would be ready to fight at 170 in the year 2021.
Yeah, I didn't understand that because I saw that on Ariel's post. Oh, he's in the range of 165 to 175. Well, what's with the big fucking...
Just get on the scale.
Just fucking tell me what you weigh, guys. No. So how much do you weigh, Michael? Well, classified. But I will tell you this. I'm in the range of 210 to 225, somewhere around that. I'm like, what the fuck? Just say
229.
It's not that important, you know what I mean? But not like, ooh, he's in the range of 165 to 175. I want to see him fight again. Of course I do. I'm a big fan of Nick Diaz. I think he's great. He's awesome. He's great for the sport. I just hope he's coming back for the right reasons. And I hope he hasn't, punished his body on the little hiatus he had too much, because he was partying for a while.
What would be the right reasons and what would be the wrong reasons?
Well, I was going to say the money, but still, there's nothing wrong with that, actually. Yeah. But if the right reason would be hunger, the right reason would be because he misses it. The right reason would be because that he, feels that he's been wasting time away from the octagon. And he's had an epiphany, and he's like, "Holy shit, what am I doing? I'm wasting the best years of my life. Let's get back to work. Let's put some fucking training camps in. Let's make some money and set my legacy." You know what I mean? Those would be the right reasons. Wrong reasons would be, I don't know, just because something to do because he's broke. But if he is broke, there is a good thing to do. So give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I did it for money, so can't talk shit about that. But what do we think about opponents? We have them here in the, there's a little sweepstake. Masvidal coming in at 3-1. I don't think Nick Diaz is going to fight Jorge Masvidal. What do you think?
I could see him fighting Masvidal. Out of all the people that were listed on that list, I guess, what was it done by BetDSI or one of these other websites? They put odds on what the chances are of who Nick is going to come back and fight. And then it was Masvidal, and then the other closest was Conor, I believe, as well on that list. And then a bunch of other people that...
Masvidal was a 3-1.
He was the highest rank or the highest odds, correct?
Yeah, but still, I mean, Masvidal is fighting his little brother, fighting Nate Diaz. That would be fucking awesome, though. If he beats Nate Diaz again, which I think he will, but then and say, right, now he's going to take on the big brother. That'd be, and if Nick was to come back and beat him, nothing against Masvidal, but that would be such a great storyline for Nick Diaz.
Terrible storyline for Nate that his older brother had to come and do the job that he couldn't do.
Terrible.
Not good.
So embarrassing. Hey, man, I know you think you're a badass and shit, but I'm going to get my big brother in you, man.
To be honest, I really enjoy the long-term beef and those trash talking you guys have been made. And I really loved when you lifted up your shirt and showed your eggs to mock Israel during the interview. Right, which is very interesting. But what do you really think of that rivalry between you guys? It is personal or just business or something in between? If you two were not in a competitive relationship, would it be possible to become friends?
Look, I'm not know him so deep. I'm not. I don't know him personally. Yeah. Man, I don't know him personally. But what I saw about him is not good. Is something that not good people, not good. I mean, like humans doing. But okay, it's bad to him. I'm going to fight. And we shall be more emotional against him because he like to talk shit. He like to talk shit about the person and in specific about me. So that's why I will be happy after hurting him.
So do you think this fight is a personal or just a business fight or something in between? Can you define it?
É pessoal ou são negócios ou não é?
Yeah, it's both. It's half to half, 50-50.
Okay.
Costa here, another striker, and you're no stranger to taking on some of the best strikers in the UFC, Anderson Silva, Robert Whitaker. Where would you rank him among the strikers that you faced prior?
Bro, even in kickboxing, he's not one of the best. I faced way better strikers, so that's not even close. In the UFC, strike might be maybe, I've had like how many fights? I don't know. He's definitely not the best fighter. I feel like Silva's a better striker than him. Whitaker is a different striker than him, but can be better. Yeah, he's definitely not the best striker I fought.
For
He's
sure.
dangerous, though. That's one thing you have to remember. He's dangerous. But he has to remember, so am I.
Yeah. And lastly, it was announced that John Jones is moving up to heavyweight. I know at one point when he was at light heavyweight, there was some traction there and some trash talk, and a lot of people were maybe hoping of a potential fight between you two. With this news, do you kind of see that possibility as kind of dwindling down, or do you still have that in mind that potentially one day you guys can throw down?
Nope, still have that in mind. That's still part of my plan. But just ask you this: how many years has John Jones been in the UFC?
Long time.
Exactly, and he only just moved up in weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why would he or anyone else expects me to move up in weight when I just got the belt, rather than defend my belt like he has and create a legacy before jumping up in weight? So I'm sticking to my plan. I'm never gonna let anyone make me fold or make a move ahead of schedule, and I'm sticking to that plan.
Especially with the eyeballs Sugar's bringing, they want to see him knock dudes out like he did Eddie Wineland. So then they give him Cheeto, and obviously, I don't think the UFC saw the way it was going to go down. I don't think the odds makers saw it.
Right.
I didn't pick. I love both you guys. Huge fan of you. Huge fan of Sean. Knew it was going to be a tough fight for Sean. I didn't see it going down the way it did. I thought maybe if you wanted to be decision, but I thought it was going to be a tough fight. And then were you surprised with the way it went down?
Well, like this is said before, there's levels for this thing. So when we were kicking each other, we're like starting, we're like timing each other. I was always thinking of one thing. I was watching the feints, I was watching the right hand.
A lot of feints, right?
A lot of feints.
That's Sean's things. That's a lot of feints.
He likes to like he kind of like jab and cross easy to them, like through a big cross with the right hand. But then I was like, well, I've been there before, so I was calm and collective. I was just taking my time. But then when we're going kick for kick, when he land and when I land, I can feel the power difference. And then those things you cannot teach them. You just train them. You just work for those things. So when he kicked me, I was able to like absorb it better. And when I kicked him, his leg just fell through.
But I also think that's an experience thing. Again, you've been in there with some killers, man. You beat some killers. You've had performance of the nights. Like you've been ready for this moment.
Right.
It wasn't like, oh man, here we go. Is this Cheeto's big moment? It's like he's fought some tough guys.
It was another night. It was another night with more eyes. Which the more eyes, the brighter the lights are, the better I get.
The better for you.
I mean it. Like when I always say this in the gym, I'm not the best guy in the gym. I've never been. I don't care. I'm just a guy that comes to the gym to work every day. Like I'm on time, and I just don't come to go through the motions or just get a sweat. I go to the gym to train, to be ready for a fight, to get better.
Yeah.
So I don't care if it was a good or a bad day. I was scared about if I was present and I was motivated. And then when the lights are on is when I fucking turn it on.